have a lot of space actually. I have 3 stories, 3 bedrooms, 3 baths. All right, guys, I know this video is long overdue, but yes, I officially have bought in my house and it feels very, very good. So far, I've been in my house about a good 3 weeks, I would say a month. And it feels so satisfying. Honestly, guys, it feels really good. And I am so happy with my purchase and so happy with everything that I've done so far to it. Right? As you can see, I have some couches, some paintings, some tables, and I'm gonna be adding a lot more stuff. But the point of this video is that I really wanna kind of get into how my experience was in buying a house. It definitely was a lot of ups and downs, a lot of ups and downs. Mostly downs because I didn't know what to expect, especially for my first time buying a house. There was a lot of things that were out of my control, but I really didn't know what to expect because at the end of the day, it's like my first time dealing with this. So I didn't know I had to provide so much paperwork. I didn't know that, back and forth with the lender and all that other stuff. So it was just a lot of emotions that were just hitting me at once. A lot of doubt, a lot of fear, but this definitely did challenge me and everything that I did learn from my mentors, because dealing with this, man, I'll take you back to actually the first time I heard I was in escrow. My realtor called me and he's like, "Hey, congratulations, we're in escrow." And right off the bat, so many emotions hit me, right? I was excited, I was scared, I was doubtful. There's so many different things that hit me and I'm like, shit, this shit's getting real. Yes, do I have the keys? No, not yet. But it's one step closer to getting the keys. And so far, within that time, I was just, going through a lot of different mind fucks, and excuse my language, but it was definitely going through a lot of stuff, because to me, it was just the not knowing. I kept on telling myself, what if I don't get this house? Because to me, this house was definitely a big opportunity to do what I want to do. And I'll get later in the video, I'll get into that. So I was feeding myself unnecessary thoughts. What if you don't get the house? What if things go wrong? What if this happens? What if that happens? And this whole time, within the first 2 weeks, I was really dragging myself down. I remember waking up and I felt like I got hit by literally a bus. And to me, it was like, man, like I had to call off work. And I already knew instantly that I cannot be doing this. I got to focus on now. I can't be predicting the future, and I can't worry about it. If it's meant to be, it's meant to be. And from that moment on, I was understanding, and I was talking to my mentor, and he definitely helped me out a lot more too as well. But I was understanding it's not in my control. I can do the best I can, but it's not in my control. If I get the house, I get the house. If I don't get the house, then you know what? There's always other houses. So therefore, that time, I really made a pact with myself and said, hey, you know what? You can't do this to yourself. You cannot drag yourself any lower than you are in your mind because of these what ifs, right? The whole time I was saying what if, but I was using the wrong what ifs. Like, what if I do get this house? What if I do have success in buying what I have to buy, right? What if I do get this house and everything works out perfectly fine? Right? Those are the what ifs I should have been saying. And later on the time I was saying, and it definitely did help me. I really learned how not to put so much pressure on myself. And honestly, it was a great experience. Honestly, like the ups and downs definitely taught me a lot. Be patient, be understanding, and don't be too much in your head. And that can go with life, honestly. That can go with a lot of life lessons as well, I was very impatient. I was very quick to no, I need it. No, why is this happening? No, why? Not understanding, And like I said, it's the first time me buying a house, so I really didn't know what to expect. So the next time me buying a house is gonna be a lot more easier, a lot more smoother, and chances are I'll probably run into the same thing, but I already know what to expect, and I already know that things happen. It really feels good to have this house. Really feels good. I have my own space. I have a lot of space actually. I have 3 stories, 3 bedrooms, 3 baths. I have, the top is my master bedroom, the middle is the dining room, the living room and the kitchen and the garage. And then you go down to the 3rd story is 2 bedrooms, 1 bath and 1 office. And my plans for this house is to have a renter renting out the bottom floor. Now, people are gonna say, oh, well, you can have a renter, you have this, you have that, you know, but this is definitely helping me because at the end of the day, I'm not gonna be staying in this house for more than 2 to 3 years. My plan is to get out of this house within the next 2 to 3 years and buy another house. Right now, I could take this risk. I don't have a girlfriend, I don't have family, and nothing really is holding me down from this. So I could afford a roommate and I could do all this stuff because having a roommate is gonna help me pay for my mortgage. Right off the bat, I'm getting money from my roommate and that's helping me so I could save more money in the long run. So the more I save, the faster I get my house. So right off the bat, to me, that is a no-brainer and I'm gonna do whatever it takes. And yes, this is actually gonna be my first time having a roommate. So I'll probably make another video on that to explain how that feels so far. So if you plan on buying your house, understand this. Chances are it's not gonna go your way at all. So many things are gonna fuck up. So many things are gonna not go your way, but be patient. If it's meant to be, it's meant to be. Don't be so fixated on the freaking house. Understand it's a journey and understand that it's gonna take a little bit, about a month and a half, depending on how smooth the transition is, to get your house. So take it day by day and be patient because I guarantee you, all that stress is very unnecessary, very unnecessary. Because like I said in the beginning, if you get it, great, it's meant to be. If you don't get it, there's so many other houses out there, guys, especially in today's market. Yes, it's a seller's market, but you can get it. If I got it in this type of market, you can get it in this type of market. But don't make the same mistakes I did by just putting so much pressure on yourself, all right? Well, guys, thank you for tuning in. And yes, I promise to be making more YouTube videos coming very soon. So don't miss out. Hit subscribe and hit like. See you guys later.